Welcome to the Shits and Sticks podcast. And today we have no George, but we do have a special guest. This is a guy that has could have gone pro if he didn't mess up his mixing finger. Don't worry, everything works down there. Don't. He was famous in Riga, becoming the Ali G, and my COD partner for life, bruv. Please welcome Drew. Look at the eyebrows on the chavvy.
Mate, it's been like a minute and you've already mentioned them. People are just going to look straight at them now for the whole thing. That's not even on, is it? Come off it. Yes, they do need to be done. I am getting married, so I'm just waiting for the right moment to get them done.
So, before we get into the episode, we're just a couple of fridge freezers, do as you pleasers, playing with our sticks, talking shit for each other and the entertainment of you, point at the middle camera, you listening. So this week we have got, what episode have we got? What have we brought you on for?
Basically, Call of Duty, really.
Yeah, we're doing a big boy sticks episodes talking about Call of Duty. But before we get into all of that again, how's your week been, bruv? You've got some big things coming up, right?
Yeah, I have. To be honest with you, I'm just flat out all the time at the moment, mate.
Work. New house.
Returning kegs from my beer pump.
That's up there. Yeah. We're Hawkston.
Mate, I was doing it yesterday. My old man rings me. Are you on your way? I was like, no. Completely forgot he had an appointment. I was like, shit, I best go now. So that was half my day yesterday. But no, to be honest with you, it's just basically wedding stuff. And
you didn't even say that. So when is the wedding?
On the 15th of June. I think about that. I keep saying 16th. And my missus is like, no, you're wrong. I'm like, oh.
You've been busy then?
Yeah, flat out.
Nothing anything stands out?
Just preparing for the wedding, really.
Have you sorted a scran out?
Yeah, obviously. It's main concern.
Yeah, man, that's my biggest worry, right? Also, I've brought you on as well, so I've got a bone to pick with you.
Go on.
There is no females at this wedding.
What, for you?
Yeah.
I don't know if they like big geezers.
That's not the only problem, is it? My week has been shit, really. Busy. George is not here. Thank him. Fuck you. So, another question for old Drewsif. Dad life.
Wow. Okay. Go on.
So, little Mabes. We won't go full name. Little Mabes. She is now
1.5 now, yeah.
Yeah. So, Drew is someone that I couldn't imagine being a dad, because when me and Drew get together, the banter's too much, right, for some people.
It is a bit too much. You may have made a few people cry here and there, but what can you do? Can't take it. See you later, son.
Have you got adjusted to it now? Can you see? Do you remember not her being around?
No, not at all. It's like having her, and then just your life revolves around this child now. So it's a bit different. Do you know what I mean?
Well, Call of Duty and the child.
Well, mainly Call of Duty, isn't it? So like my missus would deal with her most of the time. I'm like, slide off, go play COD with the boys. You know what I mean? It's one of those.
There's been a couple of times when we've played ranked with each other on COD and you're like, fuck boys, I've got to go.
Yeah.
The camera's on, he's like, oh shit, she's gone, she's awake, so you've had to quit your shoot off.
No, it's quite annoying, really.
But did like I say, couldn't imagine you 5 years ago with a ute, and now...
Nah, neither.
Baby number 2?
Potentially next year, baby number 2 could happen. You worry about it or anything like that? Yeah, definitely. Yeah, like it's quite a lot financially.
Yeah. And buying wedding. So wait, I mean, in the last 3 years, right?
Yeah.
Kid, house, and wedding.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to be the order either. The order was supposed to be wedding, house, kid. But we've gone kid, house, wedding. That's what's just happened, really. So it's gone like the complete full circle, the opposite way. And I was like, okay, fine. Because like my missus, we got engaged. Then within 2 weeks, I think she booked the wedding venue for us to go and view. Yeah. Within a week after, it was booked. And I was like, shit, I've got to pay for this now. So it's like, oh, it is what it is. You know what I mean? But would I change the time Mabel come? Probably not.
Oh, that's the other thing. So Mabel's birthday is like real dead close to Christmas, isn't it? It's ridiculously close.
Yeah.
So you, like me, I'm gonna be a kid that grew up where all your Christmas presents and your birthday presents are like pretty much exactly the same. You can't do that to your child.
That ain't happening, mate. I'm telling you now. If someone brings her a present and go, "That's for your birthday and Christmas," I'll be like, "No, it's not."
Bosh!
It's just not being funny, right? I get my birthday and then I get Christmas presents. So it's not fair on her. So for me, it's like, stop being so tight. Buy her 2 presents.
But you ain't gonna definitely let that happen.
No, I won't.
And your mum definitely won't let that happen, mate.
Nah, Sharon won't.
So she big Shaz, yeah.
Gang.
Yeah, who was I was talking to George about it the other day, and he was like, "Oh, do you reckon you have kids?" I was like, "I don't know if I've got it in me."
You've got to find a birth first, mate.
Fucking prick! It's like George has always been here. This is true, right? No, but like, just imagine me with you. Could you even picture that?
I feel sorry for whoever you have a ute with, because there'll be like 2 utes together. Do you know what I mean?
Both balls sitting there. Bitty.
You love it as well. You love it.
I just couldn't picture myself ever in a situation that I could have kids, because, like I say, I struggle to look after myself. But
I know.
It stinks in it, doesn't it? But did it all change for you though?
Well, no, because I lived on my own anyway, didn't I?
Yeah.
So like, I looked after myself from 21 onwards, and then my missus come along. Then we had a baby, and it was like, well, I've just got another person to look after now.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a case of I've got to make sure I'm doing everything right. It was a case of I'm just doing it for an extra person now, like an extra bod. But like when you have a baby, it's more about the feeding times, about the changing the nappies and stuff like that. So
did you freak out at the beginning with all that?
100%, mate. Completely different. Obviously, being a boy or male, it's completely different. So you're a bit like, well, because I remember when she gave birth.
Was you there for the bath?
Kind of, mate.
What do you mean? Oh, no.
I was there through like the labour part, and then she had to go into theatre, which I didn't go into.
Right, I see.
And
so
I
you
like,
didn't see your favourite restaurant get burnt down or anything like that?
Well, no, it's not a case of like, a restaurant being burnt down, mate.
Don't go!
It's a case of like, she went into surgery to get Mabel out.
Yeah.
And then I was just sat there. I was on the phone to Josh, one of our other friends.
Listener, big up Josh.
Don't big him up. for like an hour, waiting for my missus and my baby to come upstairs. And it's a bit weird. Like, I don't know, but
who was in theatre then? Who her family was?
Her mum went in with her.
Yeah,
but like, she then went to sleep, and I said to her mum, "How do I put a nappy on?" Do you know what I mean? Like,
it all kicks in all of a sudden.
Like, it's not like I'm not like you where I wear nappies to bed.
Fucker.
Like, I don't know how to do it.
No, the thing is as well, did like an instinct thing kick in for you all of a sudden, or was you still like Mabel's here? You're thinking, what do I still do in this situation, or did you?
It is a case of like, what do I do?
Yeah.
And then like, where you're so tired, you're like, am I doing it right?
Yeah.
Then you question yourself. Like, she's asleep. I've got this baby on me.
Yeah.
Waited 9 months to see you. How inconsiderate.
Yeah, how many snacks I've had to buy your mother already.
Yeah, how many times have we gone to McDonald's? This belly is not like this for no reason, mate. Like, it's one of those things. I don't really know. Like, after a bit of time, you kind of get used to the nappy, the feeding, the bathing, stuff like that. And now it's just like second nature. Like, I've got a nephew now who I would go and just change his nappy. As beforehand, I'd be like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So this is you know what? The same thing is like when I come over and see you just after Mabes was born, and you was like, "You're gonna hold her then?" And I was just like, "Nah, I can't."
She's so small.
Yeah.
She's so fragile, and I'm like, oh.
And I'm like an ogre, things like all this kind of shit. I'll break everything. I was like, I just can't do it.
Yeah, you do.
But when when the toddlers are around, they're a bit more fun for me. They're like learning things, and they can be like little shits and everything like this. It's like what makes me laugh. It's like me and you. If we ever saw like a child swear, me and you'd be like,
geez, that's hilarious. Yeah. Like, that is so funny.
But now I think you're going to be like, where?
I don't know. Like, I was discussing it with my mother-in-law the other day about the first time Mabel will swear.
Yeah.
She's like, you'll laugh, but you've got to be like, you can't do that. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, I probably will laugh. I'll probably be like, say it again, go on. Do you know what I mean?
On the sly.
Don't tell your mum, say it again.
So also, what are you when she gets older? What are you worrying about? Because obviously, it's a
Boys.
boy. Yeah, I was about to say
Boys, mate. She's not going out at all. That's it. Done.
One's when the boys come and pick her up, though.
That depends how clapped his motor is. Isn't it? His motor's all right. I'll be like, yeah, fair play. If it's like a clapped out Civic or
But
something.
is the Stony getting worn?
100%, mate. Stonies are warm 100%.
Gotta get the whole perfect draft in one hand, carrying it. Yeah, I'm that guy.
6 litre of Stella and a Stony, mate. Go for it. Fuck it. Come on in, son.
You know, I for me, if I was gonna have a kid, I do want a girl first. But the only problem is, I think girls are fucking hard work when they're older. Like boys, we scrap, bruv, like, and that's it. It's over and done with. And then girls are like, meh.
Proper go for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you reckon Mabel's gonna be a daddy's girl or gonna be mummy?
it depends, doesn't it? 'Cause at the moment, she's very much mummy.
Yeah,
But when we have another one, if we have another one,
yeah,
it could be a case of that could change
Yeah,
because of my missus putting so much effort into the new one.
yeah.
I've got someone to play cop with there.
Yeah. That most make me laugh as well when Mabel was younger, that you always used to send pictures of her on a keyboard with the headset on or
Yeah,
something.
100%. Yeah. Like I've always said to my missus, like I want to get her into like playing a few games here.
Yeah.
And she's like, not doing that. What do you mean she's not doing that?
She definitely is. Do you reckon? Well, obviously you can't choose, but do you want another girl, or do you want another boy?
No, I'd like a boy, so I could like scrap with him. But then again, I scrap with Mabel now.
Wait, this kid, right? I look at her and I feel she would easily rip my head off. Like, it was
100%.
She looks up like, yeah, and what are you going to do?
She threw stuff on the floor the other day because she didn't get her own way. It was like a bottle or something. I was like, wait, don't do that. As if it's like normal to throw stuff about.
So let's say, for example, so we've got a couple of dads that listen to us and that lot. What is like a relatable thing that's a pain for you?
What do you mean, like a pain?
Like something that's relatable where you think, oh, for fuck's sake, this fucking kid.
Oh, when she finds a TV remote. Mate, when she finds a TV remote, I'm trying to watch the football or something, gets thrown in my face as if like I'm going to put Toy Story on, and like Miss Rachel or something like that. I'm thinking, geez, you've got no chance.
Wait, do you have to watch the children TVs though?
100% all the time, mate. Mate, people say they will not do it. They 100% do it for an easy life, for a quiet life. 100%.
Yeah.
I said to my missus, we're not going to put her in front of the TV, give her an iPad. Mate, iPad straight out, TV straight on, watch that. Let me get on with it.
There's you in the background going.
Miss Rachel's teaching me my ABCs and all that.
ABC.
Things like that. Like, you say that you're not going to do it, but you do it.
Yeah, definitely. But the other thing, though, that I was surprised about, especially for new parents, you've not got a dummy for Mabel, have you?
No. We didn't want to do it because then she may rely on it, and then when she gets a bit older, it'd be harder to take off her.
Yeah.
So we just thought, she's not needing one now, so there's no point giving her something. But don't get me wrong, there is dummies around the house.
Yeah.
But she puts them in the wrong way. So she puts the plastic bit in her mouth and the rubber bit's hanging out.
But that's probably like a teething thing, though.
Yeah,
isn't
exactly
it?
that. So like, she'd rather have it that way. And like, she'd put a dummy in a baby's mouth, like my nephew's mouth. Her cousin, she'd put it in his mouth, but she doesn't.
Yeah, and I think it's not a bad look, but obviously I know some of my like friends, kids, and their kids are like 4 or 5, and they've still got like a dummy in the situation. And like, it's bad, but sometimes it's harder to get them off of it. But it's like this new thing I found out as well. They do a fairy for your dummies, and they take them away kind of situation. I thought, what the fuck is that all about?
Yeah, I have heard about that. That's a bit like, well, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I don't really want to give her a dummy, and it'd probably be the same. Maybe people think it's harder, because they can't just put a dummy in their mouth and shut her up. But
whatever works. Like I say,
she's a kid.
Parent.
She's gonna be like here to be seen, to be heard, and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, some people like kids shouldn't be seen or heard.
Yeah. I think if you stop that, then they stop being themselves and they start coming to a robot. When you realistically want a kid what's going to be a personality of you and your missus, You're good to go. You're right, Rev.
Yeah, fine, mate. Just slipping down his chair because fucking chopper robbed me chair, mate. Mate, I am fuming. Lloydie, we're going to scrap him later, mate. I'm telling you, mate.
So, look, you can obviously tell Drew's also a bit of a geezer, right? He hasn't got. I thought he'd be wearing the Stony today, right? But he's not. He's let me down a little bit.
Stoney's only come out on special occasions.
Right.
So my wedding suit is Stone Island.
Imagine that. Oh, Nan, can you put a badge on this for me?
Bit awkward for that one, mate.
Oh, yeah, shit, sorry. So we had, just let you guys know, me and Drew are very dark and sick with our jokes, and
there's no boundaries.
No, there is no boundaries.
It doesn't matter what you say.
So dead relatives get brought up quite often, and it is quite. And the thing is, as well, this is like years of us being friends, isn't it? What you got to think? How long have we known each other for?
I reckon it's 11, 12 years I've known you for.
Yeah, easy. So
it's been quite a while that I've had to put up with you.
But sorry, hang on, mate. Saying that, actually, so yeah, we met about 10, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
We always talk about wagons, what we had at the time. So you had
a Mark IV Golf GTI.
This was a big boy car as well.
It weren't too bad. Do you know what? Because of George got one before, I was like, I like that. I want one. So I bought one.
That
was it.
We got to talk about the
Escort. Well, the old Escort, mate.
You got to tell the story about you and Mose, bro.
I was quite hungover, and I said, I ain't driving this back. You can drive it back. Mate, I paid $150 for it. He drove the Escort back from Maidstone.
The worst driver. Absolutely the worst driver. And then trying to get onto the driver saying you stalled it or something like that as well.
Yeah, I was like, just leave it. Just leave it, mate. Don't worry about it.
And now, what do you drive?
I've actually got a Mondeo.
It always makes me laugh.
But that's my work car, though. I've got a family car.
That ain't your car. That's the missus's car, bruv.
I just pay for it.
Yeah.
Standard.
Fuck all that shit. Ain't down to me. So you're like I say, you're football, you're beers, you're Stonies, you're like fucking all shoulders.
Come on, give it out. Let's go, geezer.
How many Stonies do you have?
Right. 3, 4, 5.
5?
Maybe 5. Couple of jumpers, t-shirts, an over jacket, which I've not actually worn. Just bought it. It was on offer. I was like, that'd do.
How many of these have you worn to a football game?
Quite a few. Quite a few, mate. Like, my uncle's got season tickets for Brighton, so I wear it down there. Obviously, they know what I'm about when I'm stepping off that train, mate. And I've worn it a few times at Chelsea, at Wembley and stuff like that. But obviously, going to Brighton, it's the closest team for us.
Yeah.
And they know full well, as soon as I step off that train, not to fucking mess with me.
They all separate like the fucking water of Moses, don't they?
Like, geezers here, head down.
Can you give me any? So there is some football listeners and some people who listened to the pod and they said about football. Me and George are not interested in football, so anything about football you can say that I can just go nod and agree with your point.
Nah, but if you want to ask George a few football questions,
yeah,
ask him like, who's Chelsea's best player, and he'd just say the same person over and over. Ask him why, he probably couldn't tell you. But like football, I don't know really.
The thing is just done. What is it?
The Premier League. We got Euros coming up. The Euros starts on Friday, mate. So that might be a big part of this. So the Euros starts, or not this Friday, coming the Friday after, so the 14th, the day before the wedding.
So this will be released next week. So it literally be.
So it will be this Friday then.
Yeah. Okay.
And we have got a TV going on at the wedding for.
Have you actually?
Yeah, 100%, mate. I said to the wedding planner, I was like, "Have you got a TV?" She went, "Yeah." I said, football's on." She went, "What now?" I said, "No, at the wedding." My missus was like, "You're not having a TV at the wedding." I was like, "Yes, I am."
You know, it's going to be a crowd of men, right? All sitting there. I'm not going to be in that crowd. You know that.
You're busting shapes.
Bash. I'm going to be getting straight up there. Hello, sweet. How you doing? The football, I don't know what it is. It doesn't do it for me. You lot talk about it. You and old Joey. You talk about cricket, darts, football, and all this sport, even golf. You talk about, brother. I don't understand any of the fascination behind it. It doesn't something that grips me.
But for me, I've been brought up on sport. Like my dad's heavy into sport and drinking. Big up yourself.
Bosh, big guy.
Like he's like full on into his sport, loves cricket, loves football and stuff like that. So like, I've been brought up with it. Then my uncle is a massive Chelsea fan. So therefore I'm a massive Chelsea fan. And then my cousin is as well. My cousin lives in Australia, so he will wake up at like ridiculous times to watch the football.
Bit like how we do to watch UFC or something like that.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much that, yeah. And he will just watch every Chelsea game he can.
Yeah,
if not all of them, and he will have a cup of tea instead of a beer.
Even the Euros, I'm not even like bothered by.
I remember coming to yours once, and I was like, "But I'm putting the Euros on," and you were like, "Why?"
Because it doesn't interest. Like, and the thing is as well, especially when Euros on it, every day turns into a pisshead day. You like the whole of the country just turns into absolute mongrels for the week. Little fun fact: the old bag for that week or that Euros is on. We turn into like the biggest packheads in like the world with it.
Oh, 100%. Everyone's bang on it, mate, because it's an excuse, isn't it? Any excuse to get on it.
He's a little bit confused now while we're talking about this. So we can talk about this. Packet talk is full. Just can't say the word, but we can say packet talk.
Right, okay.
But yeah, the cheeky little bag in that.
The
Apparently, we consume quite a lot in this time period.
The old nose candy.
Yeah. We're good though. We don't do it, do we? Do we?
I can't because of work.
Oh yeah. Obviously, I haven't got that problem.
No, I can't do it.
No, yeah, like I said, the Euros comes up. I know people go crazy for it. I ain't bothered for it one bit. It has no interest in me whatsoever.
But why do you think that is? Why is that? Because like,
I know my old man used to love football, mate. He was Chelsea through and through. He used to tell me his name was Tommy and then watched the Football Factory.
Yeah.
He used to tell me that Tommy in there was based on him. And I said, "You're full of shit, Dad." He goes, "No, honestly." I was like, "Honest, I am." Covered in tattoos, all this lot. And like I say, motorbikes and football was his life. And I just never gripped me. NFL I can fuck with.
Yeah, I like.
But that's because there's titties in it, though.
What, the old cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Like, you don't get titties out. It's just fucking cheerleaders dancing at half time. But NFL's good, mate. Like, go into the NFL. If people don't understand the NFL, go into it and you can hear what the refs are saying over the headset and stuff, like why they've stopped it, why there's a yellow flag and stuff like that does help.
Okay.
Because I found that, because I went years ago when it first come to Wembley with my dad.
Yeah,
my dad's huge into NFL.
Yeah.
So, like, things like that, I'm 100%
interested in.
Yeah. Like, rugby doesn't really do it for me.
Oh, definitely. I mean, they all go, rugby is obviously the superior one. But for me, I think the NFL is a bit more entertaining, not just because of other stuff, but when you got like, because you got like the attackers and defenders, bruv. When you see a defender catch that ball and he's got to run back up the other side of the fucking pitch. When I went and watched it at Wembley as well, they done it. They caught it. I think it was the Jacksonville
Jaguars.
Yeah. Caught it. The defender did. He had to run all the way to the end of the pitch, bruv. He did fucking sick. They had to give him a gas can. He like passed out at the end of the track.
They must be so heavy with all their pads and stuff. But do you know what I love? I love it when they're on defence and you just go, Geezer gets clattered, mate.
42,
like,
42.
Like, talking of the NFL, the quarterback on Netflix, well interested.
Oh, I haven't watched
it. Follows like Patrick Mahomes about winning championships and stuff like that. But it goes through other quarterbacks, how they're experiencing it, how they're rise and falls and stuff.
Yeah, what was the other one as well? They've obviously they got the F1 on there as well, haven't they? And what was the other one you was talking to about Joey the other day? The cricket, wasn't it?
They've got the test on Amazon Prime, but they've also got the treble of Man City on Netflix, which I found quite interesting because it's football.
Right, okay.
And like finding out what Pep Guardiola's thoughts are on his tactics and how he's playing this game and what it means to them to win this. But to win a treble is very unheard of. The last team to do it was Man United.
Okay. I don't know what it's in. I'm just agreeing with you, but yeah.
This is what I'm saying. So like, this is back in the 90s. Man United won a treble,
right?
Which is winning 3 trophies.
Right. Okay.
Man City have won 3 trophies this year.
Yeah.
And they won the biggest club trophy in the world, which is the Champions League, which Chelsea won a few seasons ago.
Yeah. But they didn't win.
Come on, the boys.
You're proper Chelsea, aren't you?
100% proper Chelsea. Mate. Like, my cousin Tom's proper Chelsea. My uncle's proper Chelsea. We're all Chelsea.
Yeah.
Like, any news about it, it's like, have you heard this? Have you heard that? Like, it's not a case of like I would speak to my uncle for half hour, but within that half hour, 20 minutes of that is dedicated to talking about Chelsea.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, how's family? How's this? How's that? Yeah, so Chelsea,
Yeah.
they've got a new manager. They've got this. Do you know what I mean? For me, it's like, I try and watch as many football games as I can. It's been hard this season. It's just been shit.
Yeah,
But-
I have seen they're not on the. I have a look
Proper
at the board tables, and then I'm like, no, I'm done with it now.
But I will watch most games of football.
Yeah,
Like, if a game's on, like a Tuesday and a Wednesday night, maybe in the Thursday night, I'd watch the games because.
yeah. Well, this is Charlie. Yeah, Charlie's recently got into football, and he's into it heavy.
What's
now.
that about, mate?
Yeah,
he never spoke about football. And next thing you know, he's like,
he's
I like football.
He's so into it. He was like, we was doing the barbecue the other week. He was just sitting there watching it all. I don't know how he's entered it. I don't think I'll be ever interested in to sit there and watch it. Okay, then my football talk to you. What do you reckon of the old? So for the audience listeners, I'm giving the VAR. What do you reckon about the VAR?
How do you even know about
yeah,
VAR?
the only reason why
This is a surprise, mate.
the only reason why I know about the VAR is because I see people do this, and I was like, "What is that?"
People want it, people don't want it. I don't really have a bad opinion on it, but I just feel like some of the decisions are shocking.
What from the VAR?
From VAR and the referees.
But surely it should be clearer if it's.
That's what I'm saying. Like in rugby, you've got the same type of video assistant referee, and they will go proper in depth with it.
Yeah.
But football, they're like, no, it's not clear and obvious error, so we can't overrule you, which is absolute bollocks.
This video footage, just the whole point is supposed to be there, right?
Mate, this is a Call of Duty podcast. We're not going to get into this because I could spend hours on this as well.
Right, we've done football, we've done everything else. So I asked you earlier on about a story. So this is the part of the show that makes you go, fuck! I remember that. So this is basically a memory that we've come up with. So I've got one memory for you guys to listen to. This is when, obviously, we've been friends for a long time, and there's been some situations in life, but I've known Drew is one of the first people I can call when he'll be there.
Yeah.
So do you know what I'm going to talk about here?
No.
You don't,
I
right?
don't. I'm a bit concerned here. There's been a few situations you called me, I'll be like, no, this ain't good.
Not looking good, Brev.
Yeah, basically.
So there was one time, this is actually really wholesome. I said to you it was wholesome earlier on. There was one time that I was at home, I was like live by myself pretty much at this point, and I get this I'm sitting there learning the decks. I've got music quite loud, no headphones in, and my deck's playing. And I look to my right and I see some guy trying to rob my house. And you know what I'm going to talk about, do you?
I do know this, mate.
Yeah. So at first I was like, fuck. And then I went down to the front door, and I didn't lock my door. So I thought, fuck, if he's just tried to get into my window. I was like, what are you doing, mate? He's shot off. He went to the front door, and I locked it, and he was standing there. I was like, what do you want? He was like, oh, I'm here for blah, 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 blah. You need to let me in, and I need to help your mum out. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, freaked. I called, you was out of the boozer, wasn't you?
Yeah.
So I freaked out at the time. Jack was away on holiday, and then I don't know, I think I instantly come to you. So I was like, bruv, I need your help. Can you come over just to help me out kind of situation? I think someone's trying to break into my house. Called the police and all that lot. Didn't turn up till the fucking next day, did they?
Nah.
But before that situation, right? Drew's like, don't worry, Bo. I'm at the booze. I'm a little bit drunk, so I can't drive to you, but I'll be there. So I see the taxi pull up, stops. Out comes Drew a little bit. Whee. All of a sudden, I see this golf bag.
Yeah, mate. I'm not taking no prisoners for that thing.
And I went to him, what are you doing?
You never know, do you? You never know. This geezer may have a knife. I've got a bit of extra reach on that bad boy. Do you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, my golf accuracy's terrible, but I'm sure I can swing a bat.
And then the thought of you just sitting in, like, it was like 12 o'clock at night in a taxi with a golf. What did he not ask why you had it?
Nah, not at all. And I told him to go the quickest way to your house as well, because they're going a long way, charge me more money. I was like, geezer, you need to go straight down here, do a right, do a left, and we're there. He went, okay. And that was it.
And obviously then later on that night I came back to yours and ended up staying at yours.
Sofa.
But yeah, no, it's just one of them times that I think there is other ones as well. But that's one of the key moments. Have you got any stories or anything?
Countdown one?
No, can't do that one.
Can't do the count.
Can't do the count. That is the
That is the
private
pinnacle of stories, though, isn't it? That is a good
Actually,
one.
no, we can, but we just got to change it.
We had a few beers.
Yeah. So we was scattered one night.
You actually know how it went was you were living in Spain with your nan at the time. You come back. We went for a few beers because I hadn't seen you for a while. Then everyone come back to mine because I had the house to myself at that stage. And countdown was on, and it was the numbers round.
Well, what time though?
Oh, it must have been like 3 a.m. 4 o'clock.
You know when you get all the sign language ones
And
down
you're
in the corner.
Yeah, it's one of those ones, isn't it? And numbers round come on, and it was I can't remember what the number was. Can't remember the numbers, but me and you looked at each other. Was like, we've got it.
So, yeah.
We started reeling these numbers off, mate, and it was bang, 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 bang. Oh my god! And then she was like, "Yeah, I'll do it like this," and we're like. We've done it. We've fucking done it.
We honestly, we looked at each other. We both sat there, was like monging out, watching it, and then I think we both got it at the exact same time. Looked at each other, like our brains had connected. It was like, what the fuck?
It was one of those, wasn't it? It was a case of like we shocked ourselves, really.
To this day, it's one of the best stories, and it's one of the highlights and everything.
It is a quality story, to be fair.
Drew, you ready for the big boy part?
The main event.
And the main event, we are here. So, like I said at the start, Drew, lockdown, Warzone days. That was us, bro. That was.
Yeah, it was.
We was 2v2 fucking kill races. Anyone who did them,
tournament.
We was on it. Like I remember, one of the best memories from Warzone actually was us doing. They just brought out trios at the time. What was it, quads? Trio quads, and we won it.
I think it was trios.
Yeah, so they just brought trios out, and our team member had left from the start, and we were just popping off the whole fucking game. We was like, we're dead. We ain't gonna fucking win this.
Yeah.
What's the store called?
What, Superstore?
The Superstore. Yeah. We landed there, mate, and we were frying this game.
Dropping, mate. Everything. We're all over these kids, Steve. I'm telling you.
Ducking and diving and everything.
Drop shotting, slide cancelling, laying upside down if you could. Everything, mate. It was just on from the get go. It was on, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we got so far into it, and then we got to the final. I think it was like there was like 4 or 5 teams left, and then one of us had died, and it was down to the last person to support it, and that's it, bruv. The thing is, the reason why I picked Drew for the COD episode is because this geezer with an AR is a fucking weapon, bruv. Absolute weapon. There is no fucking out of us lot. You're the only person now to get Crimson last season, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so the only geezer to get Crimson, and you pretty much don't play with us anymore, do you? You got to think all of us lot.
Now I'm just above you lot. That's why.
Yeah. I don't make that head too big in there, as you can see already. So, what was your first Call of Duty?
My first Call of Duty was actually Call of Duty 4. Modern Warfare.
Yeah, okay.
So
the original then.
Modern Warfare, Call of Duty 4, Bog,
yeah,
Shipment, Ambush.
Oh shit! Yeah, I thought it was Ambush was on there as well. If I can't remember the names. What was the map with? I think it was Ambush. We got the road in the middle, and you could spawn either side.
Yeah, it's like up at
mountain.
Yeah, that's Ambush. Yeah,
okay,
because you can nuke you over the top. Mate, I loved it.
Was you a sniper back then? Or was you AR back then?
I was Inspector most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
I'd use an AR, mate, because I like the M16 was the gun, or the M4. You know, then you go with the snipes and stuff like that. But
so I remember that MP5 on that Quad 4.
Yep.
And the AK-47 that used to be. You? No, it was the normal AR.
The AR one, the AK-47 was a bad boy.
Oh yeah, it was ridiculous. So yeah, what console did you have it on?
Xbox 360. Right,
so you're an Xbox game all the way through?
Well, no, because I started off with PlayStation. I had PS1. I remember playing Rayman on PlayStation 1 on the old box TVs,
yeah,
mate.
But the old projector behind
the
it.
The TV was as wide as it was long.
Like, as wide as you, bruv.
We've had to get extra fucking lens on your camera, brother.
Fucking not bad.
Yeah, then it was like playing Rayman, Spyro.
Yeah.
I can't think of what other games. I think Harry Potter as well at one point, maybe even Action Man, just because it was like on there. And there's Rugrats or WWF.
Yeah, mate. Everyone says about the Rugrats game, by the way. Everyone remembers that one. I think it's the weirdest one.
Yeah, I don't know why. But then I went. Then a couple of years later, my mum and dad got me a PS2.
Right.
Then we had Simpsons Hit and Run on that.
Yes, big boy Bosh
Burnout.
Bosh.
What else is on that I played quite a lot of? FIFA.
Did you play 50 Cent game?
No, I
Oh,
allowed it.
are you kidding
I
me?
allowed it, mate.
What?
My parents wouldn't allow.
Oh, you would enjoy that now. That's just for the soundtrack, bruv.
Yeah, soundtrack's hard.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Hard, 100%.
Just to let you all guys know, right? There is obviously we've got George that listens to Trop. What's his song? Club Tropicana, right?
Yeah.
But with Drew, bruv, you put one artist on, right?
There'd be a few, but I
No,
know
no,
where you're
there'd be a
going with this. I
name
know
on.
where you're going.
I'm gonna lose my.
X gon' give it to you. DMX is hard, mate. I love DMX, to be fair. It's just a hard song. It gets you going, doesn't it? Like,
No matter what
the
situation.
well.
Yeah, it just out. No, but Drew can't dance, Rob. But when it comes to the DMX,
I
bruv.
can feel it coming now, mate. I can feel it. Do you know what I mean? I can definitely feel that.
Well, go off topic there. So yeah, see where you went from PlayStation 2 to Xbox 360. So everyone says that's like the elite way to go. That you didn't go Xbox original, you went Xbox 360.
No, but my cousin actually had the Xbox original, which he played Driver on and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And the controller was the size of I don't really know how to explain, like a loaf of bread, wasn't it?
Yeah, mate, it was fucking ridiculous, and it was the middle bit was so bulky on it.
And I remember my cousin getting that. I was like, Mum, you've got to get me one of those. And she was like, absolutely not. Do you know how much they are? So Tom, I'm not happy with you with that. But don't get me wrong, I used to go around there, we used to play it.
Yeah.
But back then the controllers were so expensive to get 2 controllers.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it is now, we can just go buy one for 30 quid.
Yeah. Well, no, are you fucking kidding me? Hang on a minute. Open that top drawer. Is it in there? No. Which one is it? Try the next one down. Yeah. This bad boy, that ain't no 30 quid.
Yeah, no, this is like 220 quid.
Yeah.
But I've got the same one.
No, I'm saying.
But I don't know why you've got your dog shit.
Because you said, B controller would be a lot better.
Mate, yeah, I don't think you've got this set up properly.
What do you mean it's not set up properly? Oh, it's because I was playing something else on it. Do you rate this controller?
100%. It's probably one of the best controllers I've had, but...
Better than the Scuff?
Scuff breaks. I had the Battle Beaver, which I had for a long time.
Yeah.
I did have the Battle Beaver because it was like buttons on the back instead of paddles.
Right.
So for me, I liked the feel of just having to tap a button, but I'm not really the type of player with the movement skill. Do you know what I mean? I don't have movement skill. I sometimes do, but for me, it's more my positioning in the game.
Yeah. You're a lot. So you've watched a lot of CDL. So you are massive. Who's your favourite player of all time?
It's got to be Scump.
Yeah, man,
I just love Scump. I remember watching him on Black Ops 2, I think it was, and he's just killed loads of people. And he stood there, one of his first events, shouting, "I'm the best in the game." For me, that's like an iconic Call of Duty moment.
Yeah, 100%.
So you can't forget. But then again, people fell in love with Call of Duty because of Optic Gaming, which are a huge CDL team, and therefore you've got Nadeshot who made it massive. And then Scump come in, and then Scump grew his following through that as well. But he also grew his following mainly because he was the best in the game.
Whenever I think, I mean, I'm not massively into CDL, but when I think of CDL, I think of Scump. Oh, instantly, and he's not even in it no more. So who's on comparison to him now?
Probably a guy called Shotzi, who also plays for Optic Gaming.
Yeah,
but I, to be honest with you, I haven't really watched it.
Yeah, but you do though, don't you?
Yeah, I might do because it's running up to champs. But to be honest with you, I not really finding this COF great to watch.
No,
you know what I mean. Previously, where I'll be like, I'm gonna watch it, but now I'm like, I watch it. I watch the highlights or something. Maybe.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there at work doing nothing.
So because there was a couple of our boys that we all play COD with now, they're of Jolts, let's say for example, FaZe Clan of shit.
He loves FaZe Clan, mate. But I can see why, because they've got probably 4 of the best players in the game at the moment.
Who's the best team at the moment? Who's
on
winning?
Paper, it is FaZe, but if you go off the last major, it was Optic. They won it. So I don't know, but one of my favourite players at the moment is Scrappy, mate. He just gives shit to everyone, and it's fucking great. He's just some weedy little kid, and he just fucking gives shit to everyone. It's amazing.
It gets in their heads, though, doesn't it?
100%. He doesn't care.
With the whole COD scene. I think you've got to have that to keep it entertaining. And it is an esports kind of situation, but they're also entertainers with it. Like, do you watch any of their streams?
Um, sometimes like I'd watch Scrap, but then again, it all depends because by the time their streams come on, usually I'm going into work.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
That's
like,
true.
I don't really have time to watch them.
No, see, like I say, this. Oh, do you reckon with CDL it's been a bit shit because we're not interested in it as much anymore, or do you reckon it's this Call of Duty is the problem?
I don't know really. It could be both. This Call of Duty is not the best one they've produced.
No
because they've just
way.
basically put the old maps in the game.
Yeah, reskinned them.
Reskinned them and just gone. Here's a new game. Here's 60 quid.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean?
definitely.
It's not a case of they've brought new mechanics to the game.
No,
literally just
I
copied
don't.
and
Well, no,
pasted
they've
stuff.
not. They've actually brought mechanics back. Because obviously, if you go back in like history, actually, well, I know what we'll do. I haven't got all the lists, but the ones I can remember, we'll go through the orders and we'll go through like Call of Duty. So, like, what we rate them: COD 4, 10-10.
Yeah, for me it was.
Yeah, I think I don't. If you played it again now, it'd be shit. But I think it was like a inside. No, what's the word I'm looking for? It's like it was predicting our future playing this game situation.
Yeah, it was ahead of its time. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Realistically.
And if you went Halo or this, like this was like that was a split at the time.
Yeah, I mean, I did start playing Halo.
Yeah.
And then I borrowed Call of Duty off one of my friends because he wanted to borrow a game off me. I think it might have been, we've done a shot for Halo 3 and Call of Duty, and I was like, well, I'll try it.
Yeah.
I'm Halo, but I'll try it. And I played Call of Duty and I just don't know what it was. It was the grind.
Yeah.
Just carry on grinding it.
Did you grind for camos or levels though? Because that was the split in it.
I done levels, so I got 10th prestige, mate. I don't know how many days played that.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
I remember playing ridiculous amounts.
I was like, I got prestige, bang, bang.
Gotta keep going.
It was a case of doing that, and then it was the same for the next COD and the next COD.
Yeah, so the next one was World at War. That was... Oh, fuck!
World at War was good.
Shit! We've missed a part, but we'll come back to it in a minute. World at War, for me, was top.
Yeah.
The mechanics wasn't as good as COD 4.
No, but...
You had zombies in it.
Zombies was good.
You had some... you had zombies in it. You had... there was quite gory. It was... I think it was when everyone started playing on this one. I think COD 4, not everyone used to play, but when World at War come out, because the zombies was there, everyone jumped on a bandwagon. So after World at War, what was that? Black Ops?
I think it might have been.
No, Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare 2.
That is
It was a good game, but after that, I kind of just stopped playing it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I just stopped playing Call of Duty around Modern Warfare 2. Don't get me wrong, I bought it.
Yeah,
I bought all the Call of Duties since, but I just stopped playing it. I kind of found...
What, so you stopped playing... You didn't play Modern Warfare 2 as much?
No, not really.
Are you kidding me? That's like the pinnacle time that I remember of all my mates going online to play a game.
I did play it. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I kind of was at a different stage in my life where I was like, girls, beer, smokes. Do you know what I mean? Like, my life was different at that point.
Yeah.
I was going out thinking...
I can't remember. It was in secondary school, to be fair. So
it must have been 2009, 2010.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, all of our slot was like playing it through and through. Yeah. Then it was Black Ops.
Yeah, I don't really remember much because I didn't really play it much.
So Black Ops is like one of my favourite. Then it went Ghosts.
Did it go Ghost? I think so.
Then it went like this is, to be fair, there must be like a similar thing because that middle section, when they started bringing all the jetpacks in, when they started bringing
Advanced Warfare and stuff like that.
I didn't really play
that. Didn't really play that.
Blackout? Did you play Blackout?
No, never.
Yeah, me neither.
Didn't play Blackout, and everyone loved Blackout.
Yeah.
For me, I just didn't bother.
Dan Gilman, one of our pals, was fucking phenomenal at this game.
He still is pretty good.
Yeah, no, he is.
Like,
shit, he's earned bread like from Call of Duty.
Yeah, he is.
We've never earned bread from it.
No.
This kid is ridiculous on it. And then obviously you get the one. So this is like the main era for us now as adults. 2019 for me is the best Modern Warfare.
That was just Modern Warfare, wasn't
it? That for me is the best Call of Duty.
But the problem with that one, they didn't have a rank play on it. It was
no
CDL mode.
Yeah, that's true.
That was quite a letdown for me because I quite like that one.
What one? Sorry,
Modern Warfare.
Yeah,
2019. they only had CDL mode. They didn't have a ranked play on it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Right now, I get it now. So there was like the CDL, but we couldn't play as a ranked.
It wasn't like there was no tiering system.
Yeah,
on it.
yeah.
It was just a
They
case
said they was going to do it though, wasn't they?
I can't remember on that one.
Yeah, I'm
but
sure they said
it was a case of CDL mode, and that was it.
Yeah.
And you can only use a certain amount of things.
Oh shit! No, you are right.
Remember?
Yeah, because it was at the end of the game's life cycle.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they struggled really bad with that. I feel like everyone played multiplayer, went to Warzone, because you got to think in this era, lockdowns kicked in now, so everyone's coming back online again. You went from Call of Duty where no one stopped playing it to when every lad was sitting there playing it every single night. Them Warzone days. Unbeatable.
They were good.
You got to think we was in Discord every single night, all furloughed. I know we wasn't.
I wasn't. I was still working. Me and George would have still been working. We didn't have a lockdown. We didn't have anything like that.
No,
but it was a lot less going on because you couldn't share. But I did have a van out of work and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, it did fucking benefit me.
Oh yeah, it definitely fucking did. But then you went, so you got locked down to the day. I think you must have played this in the day. Gone for an evening, and you obviously you didn't have little Mabes at the time either.
No.
So you was still fully Call of Duty.
100% still am.
And then did you go PC build at this time?
No, I don't think I did. I can't think of when I went PC build. It
wasn't Warzone, was it? No, it was War.
No, it was Cold War. Was it Cold War? I think it was Cold War because I bought it twice.
Yeah.
And then the new one come out again. Do you remember?
Yeah,
I think it was Cold War.
So you got
the Xbox Series X in the December, and then in the January I went, fuck this, I'm buying a PC.
What made you choose go PC as well?
Do you know what? I don't really know. I just felt like, what's the point in buying a new console every so often?
Yeah.
When I can just have the one build.
Yeah.
And then if I want to upgrade it, eventually I can upgrade it type thing.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, I bought the Xbox. I bought it because I could.
Yeah.
At the time, I had the chance to buy one, so I bought one.
Yeah.
And then I thought, a month later, why have I done this? I should have just bought a PC.
But we was discussing it for ages, wasn't we? And I think the other thing as well, we used to watch streamers like Aiden, Tommy.
Yeah, they were all PC.
Yeah, exactly. I think that had a bit of an influence, and we had actually a group of guys that we used to speak to. Stevie and obviously Ryan was like, "Oh, he's going to sell his PC after X amount of time," and like he's still got it now, mate. Like, and you've only upgraded a little bit of it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Done a motherboard and a CPU.
Yeah, and that's it.
That's all you've upgraded in the last whatever years.
Yeah, that's literally it.
Yeah,
I've not upgraded anything else.
So you're a proper PC master race now.
100%.
Could you go back to console?
No.
You couldn't?
No, I don't think I could. I haven't played a console since having a PC.
But you still play controller though?
Yeah, because I'm a demon on the sticks.
It's true, he ain't lying, but you're done with consoles now.
Yeah, I considered buying a PS5 at one point, and I thought, what's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I'm just going to waste my money. It's just going to sit there and gather dust, and I'm still going to play the PC.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not... I just thought, what's the point in doing it when I can just buy a PC? If I want to upgrade it, I can upgrade my PC to be a better quality for the same price of a PS5.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So... And like having you about does help with that because you're a fucking nerd on PC. Mate.
I am a proper fucking neat when it comes to PC. Right, and then let's quickly go through the rest of the games. Well, you got Modern Warfare 19, so we're back. We cut off for a bit. Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops days, jumped back on for COD 19, Warzone. Then was it Cold War?
Cold War.
That game, what do you reckon?
I didn't mind it.
No, I didn't mind it either.
Didn't really mind it.
A bit cartoony for me, but it was quite a good game. Zombies was quite fun in it as well. Then we went to, this is your big boy.
Vanguard.
Yeah. And then we went into this. No, it was not Vanguard.
Oh, I don't.
We are fucked, bruv.
We are old.
Vanguard, Black Ops.
We've missed Black Ops 4 and Black Ops 2 and things like that, mate.
Yeah, we skipped them ones.
Oh.
Because that was Blackout
My
days.
bad. I should really listen.
I'm trying to think. Let's go the games back in order. So you got the current one?
What? Current one, it's just Call of Duty.
Call of Duty.
Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah.
And it was Modern Warfare 2.
No. Because it was Thingy's last game. What was the last Call of Duty?
Modern Warfare 2. because they just reskinned it.
Oh right, yeah, it is.
And then I think that it was Vanguard,
then Cold War,
and then 2019.
Okay, perfect.
I'm thinking, what are we, 2024? So yeah, it makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's 5 pods.
Yeah, that's bang on.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I skipped this part earlier on.
Go on.
So you got to now. So we're in the Sticks episodes. We do a little game where you got to guess the game. So we're going to do Call of Duty.
Yeah.
So you've got to look away for a second because I need to make sure I've not put it on there.
Well, why? Can you change that to with Bodhi and
Bodhi and Drew?
Just change it up.
Right. So we're going to do guess the Call of Duty.
George.
Ready?
Yeah.
So number 1, you can drive tanks. Number 2, you can be the king of my castle. Number 3, one of your guns sounds like a psh and goes ding.
You're on about a ray gun?
No, they're 2 different guns there. One goes psh and ding for the other one. And then you will be pissed when you see the teddy.
World at War.
100%. What gave it away?
I think it's got to be your sounds, geez, mate. Your sounds are on point with Call of Duty guns.
Well, I remember from that.
Or driving the tanks. Driving the tanks kind of gave it away quite early on.
That was the. Did you get the castle one though? You could be the king of my castle.
There was Dome, wasn't it?
No. Dome, and there was Dome. I was going to put that in, but I thought I'd give it away.
Castle was a map on there.
It is with the castle at the top, obviously.
Yeah.
And you could go along the back bit, and you used to be able to glitch underneath the map and all that lot.
Yeah.
Great story, bro.
Save that one for a party, mate.
What was your best? What was your last story mode of single player you played on Call of Duty? That made no England, by the way, but he understands.
I understand him at the best of times and the worst of times. For me, it was Call of Duty 4 was the last story mode I played. I don't play story mode at all.
See, this is I'm a Zach. Oh no, the last one was Black Ops for me. I played.
I didn't bother with any of them. Like George will probably tell you that. He would play story mode, and I would be like, I'm not bothered about.
Yeah, the story mode for me is dead now. I have no interest to play.
No,
I think that this is the other thing about Call of Duty. I think it's really bad for us. What was the last single player game you played properly? Probably Cyberpunk. You can't even say that, bro, because you didn't even get to the end.
No, I didn't get to the end of it, and I got like 20 hours into it. And I thought, fuck this, is doing my head in. I'm not getting it. Don't feel like I've progressed anyway. So if I'm not allowed Cyberpunk, then
you don't know. So the point of this is saying that
I don't play campaign. I am online Slayer.
Well, you are. Oh, actually, not Call of Duty, but you have been dabbled in a little bit of the old Overwatch as well.
Oh yeah, quite enjoyable.
Yeah,
it's nice and key. It's a good way to learn it.
Yeah, it is. It's fun as well, isn't it? When you first played it, you used to dread it so much.
Now I'm not. Now if you turn around to me and said, "Should we play?" I'll be like, "Yeah, okay, go for it." I'm not bothered by it. And then some people will be like, "No, I don't want to play it," and I'll be like, "Well, I'm going to."
It used to be like when the time I think that I used to go to bed, and you'd be like, "Right, I'm gonna play Overwatch by myself for a bit because no one else is on."
Yeah,
it's one of them games that you can sit there and chill and not worry about it. So, what was the best maps you can remember? Bog's one of mine. COD 4.
Does it just have to be COD 4?
No. Any Call of Duties you can think of. I
quite like Dome.
Yeah, Dome was a banging map.
Dome. I liked Shipment as well. I quite like close.
Well,
the close quarter maps. I quite like Skid Row.
Skid Row, yeah,
because you've got lanes and things like that.
I think for us, because we grew up on COD 4, 3-lane maps is like the only way to play Call of Duty.
Yeah, I think so. Like I agree with you on Bog. Bog was a good map. Ambush, exactly the same, 3 lanes.
Yeah, I remember. What's the one that on COD 4 that you had the flats either side and a statue in the middle, and you used to sit on the stairs and go to snipe across the map the whole fucking time.
It's not Overgrown. Overgrown was the other one. I know what one you're on about. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But you know
on COD 4. There was some good maps on Modern Warfare 2 as well.
You're on about the one where it was based on Chernobyl.
Yeah. There used to be 50,000 people that live here. Now it's a ghost town.
Yeah. That's like quality intro, mate. I remember playing that and thinking, this is sick. Just thinking, this is so sick.
Actually, I remember that story mode in COD 4 as well.
And they're like all gillied up was one of the missions on it.
Yeah, I used to hide.
Remember that? Like you all gillied up, and it was like You're shooting the president or something, and you have to wait for the wind to change. As soon as that wind changed, ting, you have to go for it, mate.
What about most controversial Call of Duty episode? Call of Duty.
Mile High Club.
The one where you come out the elevators.
What one's that?
Modern Warfare 2. You must have played it. Where you get all the Russian guys and they come out the airport in the American airport and they.
Nah.
You don't know this?
Nah.
Oh my lord! What about? Oh, so you didn't play that story mode,
mate? I literally, like I say, I played COD 4 story mode.
Yeah,
and that was it.
That was okay. So one of the biggest things that people used to freak about Modern Warfare 2 was there was one a story in the game where you come out an elevator and you're the terrorists and you have to shoot everyone.
Right.
I might have to blank things out there, but yeah, literally the whole episode, the whole story of that bit of the game, we just come out and just shoot loads of like civilians. Did you not know that?
No.
Ain't that mad? It's fucking ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Any other maps? Vanguard maps? Look, I can't really remember.
I can't really remember the Vanguard map, but one map I met Joe and Jack on Vanguard.
Yeah, boy, big up the boys.
Gang. And I shot them both of them.
Yeah.
I remember playing them, and then I was giving Jack a bit of shit for having no kills, and he killed me next round. I went, fair play, mate.
So we've got a lot of this. How many friends have you made online through Call of Duty as well?
From COD 4, I've got good friends like Gaz, Chris, and that lot that I still speak to every now and then. Chris at that stage was a young kid living in Austria, and he's English, but he lived in Austria because of his dad worked over there. And at that age, he was probably one of the best people I've ever played with on Call of Duty.
Really?
Yeah, mate. He was unbelievable for his age. Like,
fuck off.
Honestly, he was so good.
What about
Gaz would disagree 100%. Gaz would be like, no, I was.
Shut up.
That's what Gaz would say. But I've known them since, I've probably known them for about near enough 20 years now.
Yeah.
And like, we've met up, had food together, like
bunch of little cheeky Nando's in there.
Yeah. Gaz asked me to pick a few bits up for him here and there. I'll meet up with him and stuff. Like, they are my mates now. You know what I mean? Like, some people are like, it's so sad making friends online, but like, that's quite common nadays.
No, it is definitely.
Like, some people find love online.
Yeah.
Like 100%. You, Grinder and stuff.
Yeah. Hey, pick up yourself, the Grinder crew. Yeah. I'm talking about MC Grinder, obviously. Oh. No, this is like one of the things as well that makes me laugh. Like even my nan today, I was explaining, not to my nan, who was it? Someone else. Basically, my mates and I was saying to them, look, I've got online friends and I've got real life friends. So like in this current age, suck your mum, bruv, you're in a room with me right now.
It's because I'm getting paid.
Oh, where am I getting paid from then?
George, step up.
No, but it's true though, isn't it? You have online friends. There's like, obviously at the moment we've got Lloydie, we've got Joey, we've got Jack. Well, Jack doesn't come on too much. We've got Jolts and that kind of lot.
Scooty's my AR buddy, mate. Me and Scooty on the ARs are the way forward. But then, that people like that who we play with repeatedly, get to know them, learn about them.
More, do you hang about with these people more than with your real life friends?
Well, yes and no, but because I don't really see my friends because I have a child. It takes up most of my time, but I do play with these boys 5-6 times a week.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
and I think that's why, like, me and your friendship grew so much as well, because obviously we'd meet each other in real life, have a good time, and then when we wasn't seeing each other, we was both busy in our lives.
Yeah,
we'd still be playing Call of Duty every day with each other. Like,
is that what busy in our lives means? Playing Call of Duty?
Yeah, 100%. But we still got to have some downtime in it.
Yeah, yeah, we do.
But we'd sit there, like I say, you just sit in the Discord, you wait for someone to pop in, bruv, and it'd just be popping off all of a sudden.
Yeah, of course. Like, I'll get a message from like Jolts or Scott or Joe saying, have you got room or are you coming on?
Yeah.
You used to do it, but now you're too busy, apparently.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm only editing a podcast for 5 hours and all this kind of lot and doing podcasts.
Do ya? Oh, make it better next time.
But yeah, like I say, you and to be fair, you easily make friends because in the Call of Duty world, you take the piss out of someone, and if they give you a good reaction back,
I'm up for it. I like that. I like if someone like comes back with something. It's like Perry, our mate Perry.
Yeah, Pez.
He
listens, by the way.
Shout out Pez, brother. Pez, mate. I love you, brother.
Do you know what? The way you listen. Oh, go on.
Pez was the only, like, when I first started hanging around with you, like, Pez was the only one that really, if I said something to him, he'd come straight back.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah, give
right,
you
I rate
shit.
that. Because I don't mind that, because he's giving me a bit of shit back.
Yeah.
So I fucking rate Pez for that 100%. But go on.
There's limits to it, though. Because if say there's some people come in and they're just fucking rude with it, and then you're like, "No, fuck you! You've not deserved to say whatever you said," kind of situation. But
we've had that situation before, where someone said something about me and I shut him down straight away, and he fucked off.
Yeah. It's because in that situation, it was everyone else was having a laugh, and he just comes straight in with it. But with Pez, like I say, he's got a magical brain, bruv, absolutely magical, bruv, and he can make anyone laugh. He's hilarious.
I think that with Pez as well. Pez is like one of the smartest guys I've ever met with things like that, and he's come back to a ridiculous, mate. And I think, how the fuck have you figured that one out so quickly in your head?
He is quick with it. That's the biggest point. Back to Call of Duty then.
Come on, let's get
game battles.
Game battles, okay. Yes, started that in Call of Duty 4 with Gaz, Chris, and a few others. And then World at War as well. I think you had like ladders.
Yeah,
So EU ladders, NA ladders, and stuff like that.
And then you do like depending on how many you do duos and
it's like a team one. I think it was like capture the flag, domination, and search and destroy with random map generation games. So yeah, we were playing that, and I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't up there with them boys.
You wasn't?
Them boys were so good, mate. Like they carried us to player finals, and I didn't get to play it because I was excluded from school for being a bit naughty. So one of the boys asked me if they could use my account to play, and I said yes, and they come second overall on the final.
What, for the game battles?
Yeah, mate.
Holy fuck.
I think my game battles rank was like 2000th in the world at one point.
Fuck off.
Honestly.
See, I gave game battles a go, mate, and it was too sweaty for me. So, just for you guys that are listening, obviously into Call of Duty, I am like running around like a headless fucking chicken, and
that's my head in.
Yeah. Drew, I'll be doing something. I'm about to push, and Drew goes, "Don't." I'm like, "Oh."
I can see his like on the map. I can just see his head going across. I'm like, "Stop what you're doing. Go back to that position and hold it. We're defending."
I'm like, I just can't. I get like ADHD in me. I'm like, I can't sit still. I've got to kill someone.
And it's if like a prime example is search and destroy. I'm like, Bo, don't move. I'm not. I'm like, mate, I can see your head moving. Like, stop.
And the thing is, I always go, I'm not, but I'm doing it as I'm doing, like stopping myself from doing it kind of situation.
I notice it all the time, mate. Like for me, it's when you're defending on search and destroy, it's power play, so you've got to hold certain points.
Yeah.
And fair enough. You will have someone who will run off and try and get a few kills, which is absolutely fine. But when it's like 2v1,
you got that. You need to make sure you get that win.
And you're running around like a headless chicken with your gun up in the air, looking for this geezer. I'm like, mate, just chill. He's going to come to us because we're defending it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like things like that. But
you get aggressive with it sometimes, though. You do I think when you know your fucking shots are on point.
Yeah.
There is no stopping you in that situation.
No, like the other day I was playing and I dropped like 40 kills for us to win the game.
Yeah.
And it's like things like that. But that doesn't happen all the time.
No. And like I said, with 40 kills doesn't sound a lot if you play public games, but when you play ranked, like we don't play with people because we don't want to lose rank kind of situation.
Yeah, it's very strategic.
Yeah.
It is very strategic with it. Like,
I'm a better Warzone player though than
me.
Yeah, yeah.
100%. Yeah, because you've got movement. I haven't.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's my downfall with it.
Yeah.
I don't have the movement where I can get out of situations. I'm just like stuck.
Yeah. But you bet, like I say, you are straight legs. It's like I watch you on the kill cam sometimes and I think, how the fuck have you done that?
Don't fucking say it though, do you?
Yeah.
Don't want to give me no props for that.
No, because you don't give me no props, bro. It'd be weird mid game if I say went, yeah, good play kind of situation.
Oh, mate, I'd rather take the piss out of you.
Yeah, no, exactly.
100%.
Fucking not bad. You know, game battle's not about anymore.
No, shut.
I didn't realise this.
I think
looking for this.
my rank, because I stopped playing, my rank got to like 10,000, something like that. Like, stopped playing it.
Yeah.
But like the boys were down lower than me, like a lot lower than me.
Oh, on
game battles.
Really?
Yeah, mate. And I thought 2000 in the world was quite good.
Well, yeah. Well, why do you reckon? Do you know why it ended though?
I just don't think people played it anymore.
No, I think when rank come out, it kind of killed it with.
Yeah, I think so.
You played any pros?
Yes. World at War, Marky B turned pro a couple of years later. And the thing is, he wasn't even that good at World at War.
Was it not?
No, that's the thing. Like, he wasn't that good, but it was just repetition. He kept going and going and going. But he wasn't that good. But he then went on the biggest Call of Duty stage and played on the biggest Call of Duty stage.
Yeah.
And then he managed it. He was a coach for teams and stuff like that, getting paid bucks.
Yeah.
Out in America and things like that. So, like, it can happen. Right place, right time.
Who's the kid that you used to watch all the time who moved to America? Is it Tommy?
Yeah, Tommy.
Yeah.
He is fucking great.
Yeah.
Call of Duty. I'm not gonna lie, but that's the thing. I've got people who I've got people. I haven't got people at all. I know people who played with Tommy.
Yeah.
Or played against Tommy, and they've all said the same thing, that he's good.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. It's one of those things that I think if you keep going and going and going, and that's what you'll want to dedicate your life to, then fair enough.
Well, it's like that. But that's not even just Call of Duty. It's anything in life at that point, is it? If you put enough time and effort into it. No, that's a lie, bruv. There is no way that we could never become pros now. We're too old for that shit. Not even pros. But
oh, yeah, 100% too old. Our reaction time compared to someone who's like 18.
Yeah.
It's completely ridiculous.
That's why he sits in corners, so he's got a bad back.
Carried, you fucker.
But yeah, I feel, okay then, so we've obviously got older listeners. What do you reckon about us getting older playing Call of Duty now? Do you reckon?
I hope I'm still doing it when I'm 50.
Yeah.
Like, I want to carry on playing Call of Duty when I'm 50, mate.
Yeah.
Mrs. might not be happy with it. Mabel might not be happy with it.
Yeah, you might have like 3 or 4 kids by that point.
Whoa. Whoa.
Back up yourself there, pal.
Hold up a minute, mate. Absolutely not 3 or 4. But yeah, no, I think you can still play it.
No, but do you reckon we'd get shit on? You got to admit that though.
I
feel like we get on shit on now sometimes. I definitely. The other thing is, I'm mouse and key, so I'm not in this situation.
That's your own fault.
No, it's not.
It is your own fault. I've been telling you to pick up a controller and get used to a controller because the reactions and things like that are so much quicker.
No, it's boring though. I find that controller playing Call of Duty is so boring.
I find you boring.
Camos, did you ever? You see, you're not a camo person.
Not really. It was more straight killer.
Yeah, and you hated me for doing it, so I'm camos through and through.
But no, I didn't hate you for doing it, but I was like, okay, whatever. If you want to carry on doing it,
carry
on doing it. But I'm not a camo grinder.
No.
I thought about it, and I get too frustrated too quickly with it because I can't do like 8 headshots that you fucking have to spin around 50 times to do. I think, fuck that shit.
There will be sometimes I'll be like really struggling. You'd be like, come on, let's go and play this now. I'm like, no, I'm fully involved in it.
You're fully invested in that camo grind.
You had it at the beginning of when this COD come out, actually, didn't you? Because you had me, Joey, Jack, all like spreadsheets, keeping all of it.
Yeah.
And you give it a go, like I say, for the guns like the ARs and stuff, like the guns that you know you're going to use, you will use them ones.
I will go and try and get the camos for them. But apart from that, I don't really like the camo grind.
No, it's not.
I just like getting kill streaks, shitting on people, shouting down the mic.
Or you know when you get them little S&D ones, especially if you've ever played ranked S&Ds, mate, how toxic it is in the mid game, bro. Like you'd be like, yeah, cool, you're shit.
yeah.
So, Drew, what was for me? I know what Call of Duty you was best at,
right?
So, what do you reckon that your best Call of Duty was at? Your best play skills. Obviously, I don't know you previous 2019.
For me personally, it was probably Vanguard.
Yes.
But as a squad of me, Joe, Jolts, and Scotty, it was definitely the Modern Warfare 2 with the TAC 56s, a AR, because me and Scott was on them. So the one before this,
yeah.
Like as a 4-man, we were ridiculous.
Yeah.
On ranked, like it was ridiculous. We thought we were good, and then we come up to people that are like iridescent, which is the next level above us.
Yeah.
And we're like, wow, okay.
Yeah, you
This
get
is a
put
different level.
box.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, you do. So for like I say, Vanguard. For me, I stopped playing Vanguard, but when I was watching you play it, my guy was a fucking demon on that one.
The movement wasn't great on it.
No,
that's why. Because
that's true. Actually, no, it's fast. I thought Vanguard was super fast.
it was because he had like bocage or bocage, which is a hard point map, but most people use the MP40. I'd just stick with the AR.
Yeah.
Because I could be in certain positions and use that to get to the levels I wanted to get to.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And I met like people on Vanguard who are like professional football players.
Yeah.
Who are like ex-pros at Call of Duty and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So like playing with them, it helps.
Yeah.
So it helps enjoy the game more.
It does. It does. I think when like, well, I can relate is when me, you, and Joey used to play Warzone, the last Warzone.
From Warzone rank.
Yeah. Like when we used to play that, we used to. That's the only time that it clicked with me. Apart from when me and you used to play the original Warzone, us three sitting there playing that lot, we'd go same landing spot and we would sit there and grind, and there would be like. What happens is you kind of get like a chemistry going between you lot. You kind of know how each other's gonna play.
Like for that situation, we knew full well head first, you're in.
Yeah.
And me and Joe would just sit back, wait for anyone potentially running out.
Yeah.
Or then we'd then come in after.
Yeah.
And help clear up.
Yeah. I'd always start the fight or whatever it is, and I know full well that with you boys sitting there, like I know you're gonna fucking slay out as well.
Yeah.
And it's like I say, one of them situations where I play stupid sometimes. I don't think about it, and that's my biggest downfall is that I play stupid and I thought, fuck this, ain't waiting anymore. I'm going for it.
Yeah, when sometimes it might be a case of they're pinned in there.
Yeah.
And they've got to come out anyway. So instead of rushing that part of it, they will come out and you'll get the kills then.
Yeah.
But for you, it's like now on them now.
Bruv, do you know what's just hit me? What do you call the old flares in the game?
The old Ricks. The old Rick flares.
We used to, when we were playing it, we used to get, found the Rick, boys.
The old Rick flares, yeah. The old Ric Flair was a classic, mate.
For me,
used to rate the Ric Flair.
What else is there now for Reses? Ricks and I thought there was something else. Oh, they brought out the pack things where you can spawn straight away. Gulag, are you any good in the Gulag?
1v1 situations depends really, doesn't it? Depends what gun you get.
Yeah,
and depends like who you're against.
See, but
I think my ratio on the last one was about 2. So every 2 I'd win, I'd lose 1.
Yeah.
Which I don't think is a bad record.
And I think because you, like I say, in the Gulag for you, you sit back and you know when you're going to get your shots and everything like that. You play like the mind game where I'm just running and straight in there, see if I get that kill straight. Like I said, out of whoever's been spawned the most out of me and you, definitely fucking me.
Oh yeah. Easy, mate. Yeah, 100%.
They always go to me. Oh, we're playing
Res Simulator.
Yeah, Res Simulator.
Bow Res Simulator.
For me, the best Call of Duty for me has to be Modern Warfare, the original 2019 Call of Duty.
What, like Afghan and stuff like that on it?
No, 2019 one. So we're talking.
Oh, okay. So you're coming closer to now.
The Warzone it was just
original Warzone.
Yeah, but the Call of Duty was it. I think that was just Modern Warfare. Yeah, 2019. Yeah, that was my best one. For some reason, something with mouse and keyboard just clicked with my game, and I was a fucking demon on that. Even when we used to play 2v2s, remember that playing 2v2?
Yeah. We just entered it. Sam said about it. Do you want to enter? We're like, yeah, all right. We've got nothing else to do, so we might as well. And then I think we got like 2 or 3 rounds in, and then someone come up to us like, you beat one of the favourite people to like win it.
Yeah.
We're like, all right. Does that make us favourite?
We even joined a team, didn't we? Norfolk and
Chance.
Yeah. And now we're a part of Big Up the Boys Discord. What are they called?
Combine. No, it's Combine. old combine harvester combined with Joel, Scotty, Slava Chops, a few of the boys that we play out there. But they're, like, Slava Chops is fucking sick as well at Call of Duty.
Yeah, my guy Scotty from Newcastle was not Newcastle, from Scotland's really fucking good as well, mate.
Mate, Scotland, Manchester, Newcastle. What one is it?
It's one of them. It's
He's
just
a
up
Geordie,
north.
isn't he? He's a full-on Geordie.
So yeah, ranked. So let's we're getting to the end of it now. So ranked, what is your opinion on ranked? Do you reckon Crimson's going to be your final like resting place for Call of Duty? Is that your goal, pretty much?
Most of when they changed the ranking system, instead of like, so you get SR points, I've only ever managed to hit Crimson.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is a good level for me.
Yeah.
Being
Crimson,
nearly 30.
Yeah.
Not having as much time to play as I used to. But yeah, getting to Crimson, if I don't get to Crimson each season, I'm a bit like, well, what have I done?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For me, it's a.
But the thing is, you will continue grinding. Like us lot, we've all kind of backed off a little bit, but you've continued to play.
Yeah, but I don't just play with you guys. Like, I play with Con, who was an ex-pro.
Yeah.
And he got to Iridescent.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, he gets to Iridescent and stuff like that, but he's sick.
Yeah, see,
like, ridiculous.
I've got no fucking chance for that. For me, like I say, I want to get that Crimson. I got last season or the season before, got literally like 100 points away from Crimson. That's it. Bosh, gone.
Done.
So, but I know that, like I say, I'm a better Warzone player. For me, it's a bit more faster paced.
Yeah,
it's not so tactical of everything you do. But yeah, so let's get into the final part then. What do you reckon next Call of Duty is going to be like? So it's Treyarch again, isn't it?
Yeah. So what do they do? Black Ops.
All the Black Ops, yeah. World at War, stuff like that.
Quite a few people thought the Black Ops series were one of the best Call of Duty series
for me
ever
they
made. So if it's like them, but more modernized,
yeah,
why wouldn't it be one of the best?
Do you want, what era do you want Call of Duty to go back to for you? Do you want before slide cancelling? Do you want slide cancelling? Do you want jetpacks? Do you want?
Oh, I don't want the jetpacks. I don't mind the slide cancelling. To be fair, it's not. You can't really stop it. But like the Call of Duty before, and they got rid of the slide cancelling, didn't make it fun.
No, it didn't. It's too slow paced. You gave people a fast action game and what Call of Duty is and why it is what it is, and you took that away.
Yeah, and it's not fun.
No.
They took the fun away from it. Don't get me wrong, I still grinded it.
Yeah.
Because all the boys were on. But like, I'd like it to be really slow pace, just so I can sit there with an AR and just slay everyone. But it's not going to happen. So I don't really know. I think if it's anything like the others, it'd be absolutely fine.
Yeah, I think the only changes they need to do for me is just make it aim assist less. That'd be fucking perfect, but that's not going to happen. But more fast paced.
It won't.
The only way I could ever keep up with you boys if they changed the movement a little bit more, and then I could definitely keep up because mouse and keyboard is quicker for that aspect for it. Aiming wise, I'm never going to be catching up with you. Like, it's never going to happen.
No, because we've got sticks and you've got a mouse.
Well, yeah, and if you look at the top 250 in the whole of Call of Duty, there's only like 2% that are actually
mouse and keyboard.
Right. Huskers, Breadman, and Strafe doesn't even do thingy, but yeah.
But that's on Warzone.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You're right.
If you look on the actual top 250 of ranked play, I don't think there's anyone.
There is going to be you're
on a mouse
right.
and keyboard because it's that hard to play.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, Drew. Yeah, you had a good episode.
I have got a good episode. I would just like to do one thing and give you a shout out to my brother-in-law Theo. He's a big fan of the pod.
Big up, point to the middle.
Theo, this is for you.
Yeah.
He a bit disappointed that he didn't win the games console. He was sat there at the dinner table watching it, and his missus texted me a video of him watching it, and he was like, "I was one off." He was a bit upset, but
you went to me because Josh went to me, and then I went when you moved your house. Theo said about letting him win it situation.
Yeah,
and so all these people text me and say, "You're gonna let me win?" And obviously Theo was one of them that kept in my head, and it was coming around. I was like, "Oh fuck, he's actually won it," and then it went dumb.
Yeah, he was very upset about that. Big fan of the pod. He's probably watching Trucker Tim or whatever his name is.
Trucker Tim?
Yeah, have you not seen this geezer, mate? This geezer goes around in his truck. Theo loves him. He's feeding a baby with Trucker Tim on the TV. And you think, grow up.
Well, Theo, if you're a listener, by the way, where's your interaction, Brev? I've not had no interaction from you. Don't get involved. Actually, I've got another point. You don't even fucking watch the podcast or get involved in it. Absolutely nothing, do you?
Nope.
Nope, not a thing.
But I'm here helping you out.
Yeah.
Like a brother.
So you're George number 2, right?
I'm number 1.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't no number 2.
Right, let's do a little wrap. Or should we do... Okay, we're going to do a Would You Rather question from last week, actually.
Go on then. Send it.
Send it.
Quick.
So,
hurry up.
You've got your missus and your mother, right?
Right, here we go. Where we going with this one, mate?
They swap brains.
Okay.
You've got to sleep with one of them for their brains to be swapped back over. Who are you sleeping with?
Oh, that's a good one. I think it's still got to be my missus, isn't it?
But yes, your mum, bruv, your pal. And like, she's going to remember that forever.
So am I. Win-win.
What? You see on my face in the camera, what? So you're going to say you're going to sleep...
But it's my missus' body
Yeah.
with my mum's brain, yeah?
Yeah.
Hear me out, yeah?
Right, all right.
But it's still my mum's body. That's my mum's body that I come out of. I don't want to go back in it. You know what I'm saying?
Right, for me, so George said he couldn't answer this question.
So what?
For me...
What are you doing? You're going straight back in your mum,
I'm going straight back in my mum, right?
Get up there.
And I just thought to myself, you can put a bag over your mum's face, bro. You haven't got to notice your mum. You got to think, and
that's just a weird question, mate. Such a weird question. No way. Such a weird question, Keys.
Well, thank you for coming on. Let's do a little wrap up. So we spoke about you, daddy issues. Well, not daddy issues. Oh, sorry.
I don't think there is an issue.
You being a dad and all kind of stuff like that. We spoke about Call of Duty and us having a good old laugh. Hope you enjoyed another episode of the Shits and Sticks podcast with me, Bodhi.
Me, Drew.
And will you be coming back on at a future point?
Yeah, if you ask me.
Yeah.
I might consider it. It depends, really, doesn't it? Depends how
this one goes.
How you behave, really.
How I behave?
Yeah.
Oh, at the wedding.
Yeah. It could be a case of friends,
no more. So I hope you enjoyed another episode of a couple of geezers playing their sticks, talking shit for each other, and the entertainment of you lot listening at home. Make sure you give us a little follow, give us a little subscribe. Audio listeners, give us 5 stars. Let you know what you think of Drew. Tell him in the comments how big the eyebrows really are.
Like I said before, I'm getting them done, brother. I'm going to get them done before my wedding. It's just at that awkward stage. I haven't had a barnet trim, beard looks dead, everything. How have you got no hair and still got nits, though?
Wait. And on that note, as always,
reach out if you haven't spoken to someone in a while and make sure they're doing okay. See you all next week.
You doing all right?
I'm sweet, geez. Don't leave that in.
See you in the next one.
In a bit.
Cheers.